Hello and welcome to the class. So today's topic is resolving the forces, how we can resolve the force, how we can draw the free body diagram, and like how we can find the net horizontal force and net vertical forces. Okay, so we'll start with the question, and in case of any doubt then you can reach out via comment. Okay, so this is the first question. If you see, this question is, so I'm starting with this question. A box of mass 5 kg is pulled along a horizontal floor by a force of P 25 Newton. So this is what this P is, 25 Newton. Okay, and applied at an angle of 20 degree. So if I have to resolve this one, if this P is like this, acting like this, and this is with the horizontal, this is what theta is in this case 20 degree, and this is what 25. So I can write here 25 cos theta horizontal component, and the vertical component is, this is our vertical component, which I am going to write 25 sine theta. Theta is 20, so I can write here 25 cos 20 and here 25 sine 20. So this is like how we can resolve the force in a vertical and the horizontal and the vertical component. Now we'll draw the free body diagram of this. So free body diagram of this one is like this. Weight is acting downward, normal reaction in always in upward direction. Then there is force is acting here, which is 25 cos 20 degree. Then here one vertical force 25 sine of 20 degree, and then there is a force in friction force. They are saying friction force is F, which is equals to 20 Newton. So this is all about the free body diagram, like how we can draw the free body diagram. Now question is like, when they are applying this force, this is unbalanced force they are applying, so there must be an acceleration of the box. So how we can find with the acceleration? So acceleration is due to the acceleration, so that means this is what going along the floor, so that means we are going to check only the horizontal component. So horizontal component, that the two component, one is acting in this direction, another is acting in this direction. So obviously 25 cos 20, this value is greater than this, that's why it is accelerating in this direction. Okay, so net force we are going to find out first, net force. So how we can find net force? Okay, so net force is like forward force minus backward force, or so I'm going to just do the same thing. So I'm just going to write here forward force is 25 cos 20 degree minus F, which is 20 Newton. So I'm going to calculate this 25 into cos 20 degree, which is 23.49 minus 20. What I'm going to do, I'm just writing rounding up 23.5 minus 20, which is 3.5 newtons. So this is the net force acting on the object. Now force, if you see, the mass of the object is 5 kg. So force is equals to, we know, mass into acceleration. Now force is 3.5, mass is 5 into acceleration. So acceleration is equals to 3.5 upon 5. So I'm going to divide 3.5 divided by 5. So answer is 0.7. So A is equals to 0.7 meter per second square. So this is like how we can find the acceleration. So first of all, we need to resolve the force, like horizontal component and the vertical component. Then check which component is required as per the question. So in this question, like if they ask you like how we can find the normal reaction, then we can go for the vertical component, which is 25 sine 20 plus R is equals to W. W is like M into G, which is M is given already, G is, you can take 10 or 9.8. So in this scenario you can find the normal reaction, but the question was like calculate the acceleration of the box. So what we did, we calculated the horizontal component of the box, like acting horizontal component of the force acting on the box, and after that we calculated the force. Okay, now moving to the question number 2. So this is question number 2. So this question is like a person gardening pushes a lawnmower of mass 18 kg. So this is like a lawnmower. So I'm just trying to draw FBD free body diagram. So this is like, consider this is lawnmower, and it is like weight is acting downward, which is equals to m into g. So I'm trying to create the FBD diagram first. Okay, so mass is already given, so I'm just writing here, highlighting the mass is 18 kg. Okay, now moving to the next, at constant speed. That means at constant speed, that means this is an example of the balanced force. So if there is constant speed, that means no change in speed. That means acceleration in this case is 0, therefore force will be 0. That means we can say this is an example of balanced force. This is what moving with the balanced force. That means forward force is equals to, in this case we can write here, forward force is equals to backward force. Okay, so like this is how we can say, if it is at constant speed, acceleration is 0, force is 0, and this is an example of balanced force, so that's why the forward force is equals to the backward force. Now moving to the next line, to do this require a force of 80 Newton directed along the handle. This is the handle, right? So this is like, if you see, this is the handle. If I'm going to consider this is handle, and this P is, the force is how much, 80 Newton, and this is making an angle with the horizontal is 40 degrees. So I'm just drawing here 40 degree. So I'm going to, first of all, I have to resolve these forces, right? So I'm just writing here P is like 80, so I'm just directly going to take 80 cos 40. Okay, and here it is like vertical component is like it is going downwards, so toward this one. So I'm going to write here 80 sine 40. Okay, now the force, if you see in this figure, is acting this one. So calculate the horizontal retarding force. So retarding force is acting in this direction. I'm just going to draw this one. Okay, so now this is done, like we completed the FBD diagram. Now the question is like, calculate the horizontal retarding force, which is F in this case. That means again we are dealing with the horizontal, only the horizontal component. So horizontal component already we discussed, like this is a case of balanced force, so net force should be 0. That means we can going to write net force is equals to 0 in this case. So this force is acting in this direction. I'm going to take this as positive, so 80 cos 40 minus F. This is what positive in this direction. Force is a vector quantity, so that's why it has direction. Now I'm going to shift this over here, so F is equals to 80 cos 40. So I'm going to write answer here 80 into cos 40. Answer is 61.28, which is, I can write here to 1 decimal, 61.3 Newton. So this is the retarding force on the mower. Okay, now moving to the question number B. If this retarding force were constant, that means now again we have to draw the FBD diagram. Okay, and we are going to write same like FBD. F is equals to 61.3 Newton in this case. Okay, this is constant now. Now what force applied along the handle would accelerate the mower from rest? That means initial velocity is 0, final velocity is 1.2 meter per second, and time is 2 seconds. So from here, can we calculate first acceleration? How we can calculate? Like v is equals to u plus at. V is 1.2, sorry, so I'm going to write here 1.2, u is 0, acceleration we don't have any idea, and time is 2. So E is equals to, it is 1.2 divided by 2, which is 0.6 meter per second square. So we have now acceleration. Okay, now question is, if the retarding force is this much, okay, so we as constant, then what force applied along the handle? So along the handle, that means they are not going to change, they are not changing this degree. So what I'm going to take, I'm just drawing this one. Same, this is I'm going to take P. This is making an angle 40 degree. So again we have to resolve it. So I'm going to write a P cos 40, and this is in downward direction, P sine 40, and there is a weight which is like this. Okay, and normal reaction, if you want you can draw the normal reaction also. Okay, now so again the horizontal force is what horizontal force is acting like net force. So net force is here because there is acceleration, so obviously there is a net force. So net force is equals to, we can write here, net force is like forward minus this one. So we are going to write a P cos 40 minus 61.3. Why? Because this 60.13 is constant. Now net force is equals to mass into acceleration. So I'm going to write here mass. So mass, let's check what is mass. Mass is 18 kg, so which I highlighted already. So 18 into 0.6 P cos 40 minus 61.3. So this will go on this side. So 18 into 0.6, answer is 10.8. 10.8 plus 61.3 is equals to P cos 40. So if I'm going to add these together, 10.8 plus 61.3, answer is 72.1 upon cos 40 is equals to P. So if I'm going to divide with cos 40, then answer is 94.1. So P is equals to, in this case we can write 94.1 Newton. So this is the force we will apply in order to make the constant rotating force, and it will accelerate from 0 to 1.2 meter per second in 2 seconds. So this is like how we solve the questions. Okay, so hope you find, in case of any you find easy, and in case of any doubt with any of the steps, then you can reach out to us by comment. Okay, this is another question. I'm just drawing this part. This is what so whenever there is a force acting in the string, then we know this is what tension. So if you see this one, the tension is like, I'm going to draw here. So T2, you can see first of all what I will do, this point I will draw, then there is like this, then this is what making an angle theta. Maybe due to the time constant I will not able to solve full question, but I'm just resolving this one so this is this. So I can write a T1 cos theta, right? And this is going away, so I'm just drawing here horizontal and vertical components. So this is a horizontal component T1, sorry, this is T1, so T1 sine theta. This part is complete. Now there is 50 Newton of force is applying. Now T2 is downward, right? And this T2, if you see this part, this is what T2 is equals to 60. Why? Because there is, if I'm going to resolve this one, so this is what 60 and this is what T2. So we can say, okay, T2 is equals to 60 Newton in this case. So this is what 60. So T2 is equals to, I can write here 60 Newton. Okay. So question now, we'll read about the question what is the mass of 6 kg suspended by a rope. 6 kg, that's why 60 Newton is given here. A force of 50 Newton is in the horizontal direction applied in the mid of the rope as shown. What is the angle of the rope with the vertical in the equilibrium? So this is a case of equilibrium, that means it is not moving, right? That means horizontal component, you can resolve horizontal and vertical component. Take the horizontal component and the vertical. In this case, what I can write here, T1 cos theta minus T2 is equals to 0, because this is a case of equilibrium. So T1 cos theta is equals to T2, which is 60 Newton. Similarly, I can write here T1 sine theta. If I'm going to take the horizontal component, so it is 50. Just divide T1 sine theta divided by T1 cos theta is equals to 50 upon 60. I'm going to cancel this one and this, sorry, T1 and T1 sine upon cos tan theta. Tan theta is equals to 5 upon 6. Theta is equals to tan inverse 5 upon 6. Due to the time constant, I'm solving this like this. 5 divided by 6. Answer is 39.8. So theta is